In studio with me now is, well, let's just say local favorites. We got to claim her every time she comes into town from Columbia City. Megan Mullins, welcome back.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, and I really appreciate it.
You have literally grown up before our ears in this area.
Well, yeah, I'm a good Midwesterner.
Yeah, absolutely. And now you're out with Alabama on great regularity.
Yes, yeah, we've been out on tour. Well, the 50th anniversary tour was supposed to be in 2020, and then we all know what happened there. So that kind of got pushed.
Wait, something happened in 2020? What?
I think there was a little pandemic.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah,
yeah, we've all blocked it out.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. Yeah, but now we're doing the Roll On to North America tour sponsored by Kenworth.
Nice. And when is that going on right now?
It's still going. Yeah,
okay.
We've got a few dates the rest of the year. I think they actually just added a date in Fishers, Indiana, actually in December.
Really?
So
Christmas show, or is it just?
I think it's just a regular show.
Nice.
All your favorites.
Oh man, that's awesome. And we were talking here just a few minutes ago about you being on CMT Giants and the Alabama special, which was done I think it was last month.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember texting you during the show going, "Oh my God, you're like all over the place on this special. It's incredible."
Yeah, well, there's a lot of fiddle in Alabama music.
Yes, there is.
Luckily for me.
You're gonna play in Texas. You
gotta
have
fiddle.
Megan Mullins in the band.
Yes,
which you gotta have.
That's true.
So if you get a chance, CMT, I'm sure it's on demand. You can find it somewhere. You're everywhere in that. So I mean, and it's not just with Alabama you're playing Alabama songs, but you were up there with everybody, Brad Paisley, and I mean, name drop, and they were there pretty much.
Yeah, it was really wonderful, the Nashville community coming together to support Alabama and pay tribute to them.
It was really cool.
It was a great night.
If you get a chance to watch that, make sure you look it up and DVR, whatever you got to do. But tonight you're playing at the DeKalb Free Fall Fair. Last year, storms blew in. Side Piece couldn't play, which is your band.
Yes.
Tonight, it's makeup night.
Tonight, it's going to happen. So
Yes.
y'all be there. Bring your dancing shoes.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. DeKalb, I mean, right in the middle of DeKalb, it is just, it's an awesome fair. So looking forward to that. And, we're talking about you playing with Alabama, growing up, big country music fan. And the other night on America's Got Talent, the guy by the name of Richard Goodall from Terre Haute won it all, got to sing in the finale with his idols, Journey and Don't Stop Believing.
How wonderful.
It was incredible. Is there anybody that you had obviously Alabama, but was there somebody that you grew up listening to that you've gotten to play with like he did?
Well, yeah, I've been really fortunate all these years to play with a lot of my idols and able to like tour with them, and all these different things and experiences that I've had. I mean, I've played with I'm out with Alabama right now, but previously I've played with everybody from the Jonas Brothers to Shakira to Shania Twain to this whole. I was in the house band for a show called Nashville Star for many years.
That's right. That's where Miranda came from, and Chris Young was on there.
Yeah, and actually Casey Musgraves as well. She was on there, but she didn't win.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how you look back and go, what happened? With American Idol, you think about who didn't make cuts and all that.
Absolutely.
And, wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I almost forgot about Nashville Star.
Yeah. So I did that, and then I was also in the house band for a bunch of TV shows over the years, from like different PBS specials to like Can You Duet? There was a show.
Yeah, that was a Big and Rich. Was that Big and Rich that was on that? Who was the judges on that?
I can't remember.
I remember the name of it.
Time.
Can You Duet? Okay.
Yeah, and then I've also been a featured soloist on American Idol and The Voice. Like sometimes I guess if they need a fiddle player, they would call and say, "Hey, can you?"
You're number one on the list.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fiddle, Megan Mullins. There she is. Get her in here.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were talking a few minutes ago that you said you actually did something on an album with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, actually, I used to play with Big and Rich also. So when I played with them, they did a song on Jimmy's record with him. It's called Cougar Hunting.
Yeah.
There's some fiddle on there, and it's me.
Look at that. See, I love all the stories behind the songs kind of thing, and Megan's there for all of it. And I know I've seen you numerous times at St. Jude when we go down there for the convention.
Yes.
So it's that's near and dear to our hearts here at K105. So.
Oh, it's such a wonderful organization, and if just to tell everybody, if you can ever go there on a tour and just see the wonderful work that they're doing, it is a blessing.
Yeah, and it hits different when you've got a almost 3-year-old now, and it hits different when you have a child of your own.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. That's the truth.
Well, what do you say? We have, I know Side Pieces playing tonight. Mm-hmm. You want to do a little bit of one of your tunes here?
Sure. I'd love that.
Okay, cool. It's called All American Family Band.
Mama's got the map, got a show, hit the road, bass fiddle on the luggage rack. Brother swerving at the wheel, I'm trying to take a nap, just wake me when we get there. Daddy's always bitching cause we're always running late. You'll be peeing in a Dixie cup if you can't wait. Driving all night to play a hay bale stage in the middle of God knows where. You can see the dysfunction, but only from the first 2 rows. Cause Daddy and his youngins sure put on a hell of a show. Playing on pins, racetracks, state fairs, bluegrass, Sunday morning gospel jams. We're an all-American family band. Well, my brother has gas, he ain't afraid to let it pass. Mama smoking with the window up, making us gag. Me, I'm just sitting there trying not to laugh and learn an old Loretta song. 200 shows a year across the Midwest, giving CD to Grandma on Trans Hill Arrest. Waiting on a break, now holding my breath, but it keeps us keeping on. You can see the dysfunction, but only from the first 2 rows. Cause Daddy and his youngins sure put on a hell of a show. Playing on pins, racetracks, state fairs, bluegrass, Sunday morning gospel jams. We're an all-American family band. Here I am singing all by myself. Family's back home and they're wishing me well. But sometimes I can almost see Daddy making faces, brother hell raising, Mama trying to keep the peace. You can see the dysfunction, but only from the first 2 rows. Cause Daddy and his youngins sure put on a hell of a show. Playing on pins, racetracks, state fairs, bluegrass, Sunday morning gospel jams. We're an all-American family band. Yeah, we're an all-American family band.
That was incredible.
Thank you.
That is, I mean, that's like the typical family, right?
Yeah.
It's the dysfunction that makes the family.
Oh, yeah. And it's, I mean, growing up in a family band, you know, playing all these shows around here, it was really like a family vacation all year long because we did all these shows all year.
Yeah.
You know, and there's all the things that, you know, you got to stop and go to the bathroom and you got to stop, you know, your ears and your brother's feet's in your face and all these things are happening. But
oh, yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
And now you're going through that with your own child because she's hitting the road. You said 40 states she's been to?
Yeah, she's going to be 3 next month, and she's been to 40 states. And she's been out with me on the road with Alabama since she was 3 months old. So she gets, you know, like the wheels on the bus. She thinks that that's like a tour bus.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What stories she'll be able to tell? I mean, a lot of it you'll have to refresh her memory, but
oh yeah,
I mean, how cool is that for a kid to go, oh yeah, I toured with Alabama.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I loved growing up in a family band, so I feel like, and she loves it too. Like she knows all the, you know, the musicians and what they do, and you know, she gets her little chapstick and during sound check, and she's doing all the drum fills. Yeah. I mean, she's really into it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's give some props to who you brought in here with you because we can't. I mean, she's playing back at the guitar. I know she plays all kinds of stuff. Introduce this lovely young lady.
Oh, this is my dear friend and bandmate, Andrea Guest. She plays everything. She sings everything from anything you want to hear. She can do it. Kitty Wells to Heart and everything in between.
Kitty Wells to Heart. All right.
Yep.
All right. Well,
She's got you
tonight
covered.
Is the night. DeKalb County Free Fall Fair. What time is the show? What time you guys go on?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Cannot wait to bring out everybody in Auburn, bring out the family, even if they're dysfunctional.
Yeah, you'll have a great time at the fair.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks so much for having me.
Podcasts by Federated Media.